Georgia Southern Athletics here at SB Ballard Stadium, home of Foreman Field and a home of Georgia Southern's comeback victory over Old Dominion to head to the semifinals for the third consecutive year. Coach, tell us a little bit about the strategy going into this game and how you maybe had to adjust at halftime to pull out this win.
Our kids just battled and gutted it out all the way to the end. There really wasn't a lot of adjustments at halftime. We talked about some things on defense, and we did make some slight adjustments there. I thought Jack and the staff really did a nice job. Brent and Mitch and the offensive staff talked about doing some more things that we had done where we had some success, but really we just talked to the kids about believing and about fighting it all the way out and just slugging it out till the end. We knew we were going to have to, and it's a terrific football team we beat, and couldn't be more proud of the effort of our guys, our players, coaches, managers, trainers, everybody in the organization, just to find a way to win that football game.
When you know that you're facing a situation where you might go home and not play again in 2012, is there something as a coach you feel a little bit differently about, especially when you're on a road in a hostile environment, preparing these guys year after year? What is the most important thing you told them during the course of this week?
Just the mental toughness that we try to develop as a program. It's why we have those early morning workouts in March when it's cold out there, and why we work out at 2 in the afternoon all during the summer. And they're running out there with Coach Melton, and then we schedule practice for the hottest part of the day in South Georgia. It's the mental toughness to be able to get through games like this when you get down, that you believe and you know you've got the mental toughness to fight through and find a way. And you know, our kids just did that all day today, and just a tremendous effort. And our kids did. They just kept battling and found a way.
You talk about not only the mental toughness, but the brotherhood of this team, and they play for each other. They don't let each other get down. When they get frustrated, they pick each other up. J.J. Wilcox said that in the press conference as well. Is that a big part, not just of the 2012 team, but of Georgia Southern football?
That is Georgia Southern football. All these guys that come back that you see that have played here at Georgia Southern, Tracy Ham and Tim Durden and Mel McBride and all those guys, I mean, they love each other. There's something special about playing at Georgia Southern and the bond that's built here. It's just that kind of place. Not every school's like that, but there's something special about Georgia Southern, and I think it is that toughness and that you know, coming from very humble beginnings with Irk Russell, practicing on the tennis courts, and just there's a mentality here. I can't explain it. It's a culture. And our kids are bought into it. They believe in it. And they believe that's why they're going to win. And I'm just so proud to be at Georgia Southern. This is what a great win for these kids and for our program today.
Coach, you talk about the culture. Part of the culture for both the student athletes and the staff is to prepare in the film room, on the practice fields. In terms of that, what were some of the things that you singled out during today's game that contributed to this win?
We're down 7 at halftime. We were knocking on the door and didn't get any points, and that can be a letdown. That can certainly, you know, momentum was certainly in their favor, I think, at halftime. We came out, we were getting the second half kickoff, we didn't score, and they go up 14 points. There's a lot of teams that could have sacked the bats at that point and said, well, that's it, and hung their head, and we battled back. And they held that lead until we tied it up 35-35, and I thought that was a big momentum shift. Our defense getting the fumble down there when they're knocking on the door again, and we turned that into a touchdown drive. You know, some big plays, some things that really helped us swing it in our direction, and just, gosh, what a great job. Our kids just fought, and it was a lot of fun to be out there to celebrate that win with them.
Not only did we have tremendous plays on defense, we also had over 600 yards of rushing offense. Close to the record. Records don't matter necessarily in this game, but part of that game plan you knew was you were going to have to put points on the board. Tell us a little bit about that strategy on offense.
We felt like we needed to run the ball and control the ball, and we did that for the most part. We had some times where we had to punt, and I think we punted one time. Is that accurate, Rose? I think
so.
But you know, our kids just kept slugging it out. We got ourselves in some long yardage situations and converted those, and it was important for us to maintain possession. That's a team that, when they get a lot of chances, score a lot of points. And they did that last week against Coastal Carolina. They were tied 35-35 and ended up winning 63-35. We were 35-35, and the difference was, we found a way to stop them again and get a lead, and that really, I think, helped us get it going and turn it. And it's just it's a game of emotion, and the kids just didn't let that first half lead by them crush them. And that's part of the mental toughness and the brotherhood, and those guys believing in each other and how much they love each other. This team is really a special group. They got a special bond, and that takes the effort of our kids to do that.
Coach, this game was broadcast nationwide on ESPN, so the entire country got to see this comeback victory. How important is it, too, for the nation to see this offense, this very potent offense, come back with that win? And not only that, but show the Eagle pride across the country.
I'm just glad that we were able to win for Georgia Southern. This is what we do out there, is to represent this great university and the Eagle Nation, everybody that loves this university. It didn't matter what offense we ran, how many points we scored, or what happened. We were able to win the game and represent this university in a first-class way, and I'm so proud.
Coach Monken, thanks a lot for spending some time with Georgia Southern Athletics. By the end of the day, we know if we'll be back at home at Paulson or headed to North Dakota. We appreciate your time.
Either way, I know the Eagle Nation will be there, and we're excited to be playing one more time.